swear, Nick, when I get my hands on you. In this door!
I don't care what Nick says. Your mother's not going to believe that you want her to have a life with him.
I think you're right. She's gonna need to hear this from me.
You going to call her?
No, I'm gonna go down there. Where did I leave my keys?
Forget him. I'll drive you over there. Let's go.
I settled in musicians in the Minster in the kitchen with some food and coffee. Told them just to hang tight. That Forster weddings rarely go smoothly.
Thank you. Who the hell does Nick think he is barging in here like this? I'm gonna go up there.
No, you're not. You leave them alone. Let them sort it out on their own.
To sort what out? Brooke is marrying Ridge.
Or not.
Nick should be home with his wife. What kind of a man would... What kind of a son...
You think I approve of this? Watching Dominic act like a lovesick fool while he's married to a lovely girl like Bridget? Come on, God's sake, Eric. You know I care for her as much.
We all do. So does Nicky.
Well, then how do you explain this, Jackie?
I can't explain it, Thorne, but I know my son, and I know he would never, ever hurt Bridget or her mother. Don't touch me!
What the hell's going on in there?
You gotta listen to me.
Get out of my way!
No, not until you hear me out.
What the hell are you doing here? This is my wedding day, and you're married to my daughter.
She doesn't want to be married to me anymore.
What?
She told me that you and I belong together, and she's right.
Stop it.
We made a sacrifice for her. A sacrifice that she's seen through. My heart's with you. It always will be. She knows it. I know it. And I know that you know it. Listen to me. So it's over with Bridget, and she's okay with that. She is the reason I am here. She told me to stop this wedding.
What are you talking about?
We went over it. We talked about it, and it was painful. It was painful for both of us, but it's not as painful as if we would try to hold on to something that we both know that was never meant to be.
Don't say that. Bridget loves you.
And I will always love her. But that is not what this is about. This is about honesty. The feelings we have for each other are never going away. That's why you can't marry Forster. Because deep down, you don't love him the same way that you love me.
All right, Logan, stand back. I'm kicking down the door.
Ridge, wait, okay, I'm fine. Just give me a minute. I don't want this to turn into more of a fiasco than it already is.
All right. All right, I'll tell everybody there's going to be a short delay. But there is going to be a wedding, Nick. You hear that?
Well, there may be a wedding somewhere today. But it's not going to be his.
Poor Bridget. You know, when she finds out what Nick's done.
This guy's totally off his rocker.
Or so completely in love with Brooke that he's not thinking about anything else other than stopping her from marrying Ridge.
Yeah, which is not going to happen. Not if my big brother has anything to say about it.
Here he comes now.
Ridge? Ridge, what's going on up there? I was just about to go up there.
Brooke asked for a couple of minutes to resolve all this. So that's all I'm giving him. A couple of minutes.
And what did the good captain do? Lock the two of them in her bedroom?
Oh, I'll handle this.
No, you won't. Stop. You've got to acknowledge what's going on here, honey. If Brooke really wanted to marry you, do you think she would have let him pick her up and cart her off upstairs that way? Plus, ask for time alone? You're not listening to her. She's telling you loud and clear, Ridge. She's in love with him. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that you could do this to my daughter. How could you be so cruel?
I told you what she said.
I don't care what she said to you. She lost 2 children in a matter of days. She is grieving. This is not the time for her to be making decisions about her marriage. She's confused, she's vulnerable, she can't think straight, and neither can you.
You're wrong. Our marriage is about being parents and becoming a family. But we lost Nicole, and as much as we love Dominic, Dante's his father, and he's going to raise him. Don't you see, Brooke, we're finally able to admit to ourselves and to each other that we were together because of the kids, and she doesn't want that. She wants to do what's right, and what's right for Bridget is the two of us being together.
I'll never believe that. Now just get the hell out of here. I can't take any more of this.
Sorry, Ridge. This shouldn't be happening.
You're damn right it shouldn't. Brooke loves me. You heard the vows.
No, and that's what she's trying to get through this thick skull right now. That her life is with you, not him. Now listen, don't let what Mother said get you down, okay?
You stay out of this.
He's just in denial. He cannot accept the fact that the woman he was going to marry
Is marrying. Right? Brooke is not gonna dump Ridge for Nick.
You're worse than he is. Why can't you see what's going on here?
Oh, Dad, where's Nick? Answer me, Dad. Where is Nick?
He's upstairs.
With Mom? Is he with my mother?
Yes.
And what about the wedding?
It's on hold.
Bridget.
Not
Bridget.
for long, it's not. I'm going after her.
No, you're not. And say what? You have no idea what's gone on upstairs.
All the more reason to stop her, Mother.
From what, honey? From finding out that her husband is still in love with her mother? She's known that all along. Honey, I don't want to see Bridget hurt any more than you do, and I don't want you hurt. But you are in as much denial as she is. The four of you in denial, and it's got to stop at some point.
I'm not going anywhere until we get one thing straight. Bridget is the one who ended this marriage, not me. She's the one who took this ring off of my finger.
She is confused.
No, she sees things the way they really are. You know your daughter, Brooke. She's smart, intelligent, and strong. She sees the truth. A marriage based on sacrifice. No one's going to wind up happy, especially Bridget. Now, we made a commitment not to hurt her, and we lived up to that commitment. But now, things have changed.
If you're talking about the children, losing Nicole.
Everything. I'm talking about everything. But most importantly, Bridget doesn't want life with me anymore.
No, I am not going to believe that Bridget wants to give you up. She loves you too much, Nick, and you love her.
And I always will. But she deserves something better than me, Brooke. She deserves a man that is going to love her unconditionally. The way that I love you.
Mom? Nick? Will you let me in, please? Nick! Please let me in. Mom.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I'm just so glad that I got here before you married Ridge and you made the biggest mistake of your life.
I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stop those three from tearing up the stairs.
Well, we'd better, unless we want the ceremony to continue, and I know you don't want that any more than I do. God, I wish I could pass this headache on to you.
This headache? Being Brooke, of course.
Well, she's in love with your son.
Yeah. Well, it's no secret that I've believed for a long time that Nicky belongs with Brooke. But my son is an honorable man, and he made a commitment to Bridget, and
He only went back to her because she was pregnant. And Bridget, I believe she knew that from the very beginning. She just couldn't face it until
Until you what, Stephanie? You didn't go over to Bridget's and pressure her into... Oh, God, Stephanie, what have you done?
A mistake?
Mom, you should not be marrying Ridge if you're still in love with Nick.
Sweetheart.
No, don't. Please don't. If you ever want to be happy again, you've got to stop doing this.
Doing what?
Just living this way and marrying people that you're not in love with. That is over. It's over. And so is my marriage.
Bridget, no.
Mom, please. I know that you love him. And I know that he loves you. You can keep trying to fight it or resist it.
I'm not going to let you talk this way. You are overwhelmed. And you just suffered a tragic loss.
I'm probably going to be suffering that loss for the rest of my life. But you know it would be just as tragic as if I just bury my head and pretend things aren't the way they really are. Please listen to me. I know that you love Nick. See, I can say that without any resentment or any bitterness. Do I wish things were different for me? Of course I do, Mother. I love him. But losing Nicole and finding out Dominic's real paternity, it made me look at things a lot more honestly. I'll never have the life that I really need, that I know deep down you really want for me, that we all want for each other if I keep holding on to things that aren't really mine to begin with. Truth is, you would not be marrying Ridge today if Nick was available. But he's available now. You are free to be together.
I want an answer, Stephanie.
This is not the time nor the place.
Look, you went over there and you...
where? What's going on? What are you talking about?
Apparently, Stephanie had a heart-to-heart with Bridget that none of us knew about. Lord knows what she said.
I said what needed to be said, something that none of you were willing to do.
Which is what?
Moss, that marriage has no children to hold it together anymore. I told Bridget, let him go. She needs to find someone who's in love with her. She deserves a life with a man who's not in love with her mother. I hope that's what she did. I hope that's why he barged in here and carted Brooke off. Let Brooke have him. Let them sail off into the sunset, for God's sakes. And don't pretend I'm meddling.
You just can't stay out of our lives, can you, Mother? I will deal with you later. After the minister pronounces Brooke and me husband and wife.
Ridge is waiting for me downstairs.
I'll go talk to him.
No! You are giving up on your marriage at a time when you need it the most. I am not going to let you do this.
Mom, what I need from you right now is honesty. I know that you love Ridge, but deep down, I know who you really, really want is Nick. Honey, please. No, Mom. It's okay. You do. I know that you do. It's okay. My marriage is over. He's yours. Listen to me. You are both free to be together. Okay?
What's wrong with you? Get the hell out of this house, Nick. We're seconds away from being married. Come on, Brooke. The minister's waiting. Logan? Brooke? Are you all right? Of course you're not. Probably probably don't want to leave your daughter up here with this jerk. It's understandable. This is not your fault. You have a husband that dumps you and then races over here, sweeps your mother upstairs just as the minister's about to pronounce his husband and wife. Talk about betrayal.
No, Ridge. Nick didn't betray me. I am responsible for what happened here today.
Is everything okay in the kitchen?
The musicians are getting a little antsy.
What about the minister?
He's got another wedding in an hour. You know, if Brooke and Ridge don't come down soon and finish the ceremony...
Oh, please, 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 please. Like Captain Nick is going to let that happen? Meanwhile, Her Royal Highness seems to be missing in action.
Oh, there she is. On her cell phone.
Oh, yeah. Calling for reinforcements, no doubt.
Who the hell are you calling at a time like this?
Well, are you going to berate me about this, too? Please.
God forbid. What I can't believe is that you went over to Bridget to convince her to let Nick go so that he could marry Brooke.
Well, why can't you be happy for your daughter? My God, she's finally come to her senses and has walked out on a bad marriage.
This isn't about being happy for Bridget. This is about you not wanting Brooke to remarry Ridge.
Oh, God.
Not that Ridge is going to allow that to happen, all right? Brooke belongs with Ridge. They have a child together. They should be married. They should have a family together. And nothing should get in the way of that, especially not a brother.
Where are you going?
Upstairs, I'm going to straighten this damn thing out once and for all.
No, you're not. You're staying here.
Bridget, you don't mean this.
I do. Nick isn't to blame for any of this. I told him to come and stop the wedding.
This doesn't sound like you. I get the feeling your so-called husband's pulling a little mind trip on you.
No, Ridge, no, please, listen, you don't understand.
Bridget, I know what he's done to your life. He rips your heart out and then comes crawling back to you because he knows that you're carrying his child. And now, he walks away from you in favor of your mother? Only days after you've lost your poor little girl. What kind of a pig does something like that?
He didn't walk out on me. It was my decision to end the marriage. He wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't realized that our marriage wasn't working no matter how much I wanted it to. I left Nick. I'm the one that let him go.
Well, you should get rid of him. Bastards hurt you too much. But Bridget, listen to me. Just because one marriage ends doesn't mean you have to do this. You know how much I love your mother.
I know. I grew up seeing it. I saw how many times your love was tested over and over again and how many times it triumphed. I believed in you. I thought that you would be together forever. But when Taylor came back, you suddenly found yourself with two wives and you chose Taylor. You hurt my mother more than she's ever been hurt before.
Which I will regret forever.
Up until that point, I supported you both. But I'm tired of pretending that Mom and Nick don't have a strong connection. I didn't want to see it and much less accept it, but I have. Ridge, you really need to accept it too.
What Dominic has done is reckless and unforgivable. Now, if Rich doesn't let him have it, I will.
No, you don't understand.
What?
I think that our son has come to a realization. I think that Nick and Bridget have both come to a realization now that they don't have a child binding them.
But there is a child binding Ridge and Brooke, my grandson. RJ's parents were getting married today. Nothing should have interfered with that.
It's not that simple. Nick and Brooke made a sacrifice for Bridget.
Now, Bridget is a sacrifice?
No, Eric, no. If Bridget has set Nick free, that means she set herself free. Eric, why can't you see that?
It's high time that they all started to communicate their true feelings for one another so that the decisions that they make aren't just for the sake of the children, but because they're being honest with one another. Massimo, you couldn't begrudge your son that. Eric, surely you'd want that for your daughter.
What I don't want is for Bridget to be taken advantage of, especially at this time in her life, by Nick or by anyone with their own agenda. I'm going to go upstairs and be sure she's all right. Nobody stop.
Can't believe I'm hearing this.
She's just telling it like it is, Forster.
Bridget, you've suffered a huge loss here. Your emotions are all over the place, sweetheart. Nick is using that to scam his way out of your marriage. Now there's no longer a child involved.
No, Ridge, I already told you I did this. Not Nick. I finally faced up to something I should have faced up to a long time ago. That there are unresolved feelings between my mother and Nick, which is why I asked Nick to come stop the wedding today. I know what it's like to be married to someone that's in love with someone else. I know where that leads. Ridge, we really just need to let them be together. I'm done. I don't want to spend one more hour, one more day wondering if we just gave it a little more time, if something would change. This is something that time just won't change. The longer they're apart, the more powerful that their feelings become. And I don't want to stand in the way any longer. I don't think you should either. We really need to let them explore these feelings. And you know what? If they are what my mom and Nick think they are, then I'm happy for them. I really am. Rich, I've let this go. You have to as well. If you love Mom, you'll let her do this.
Ridge? What the hell is going on up here?
Dad, listen to me. You are gonna have to let Mom and Ridge and Nick work this out for themselves.
That's exactly what I've been telling you.
Wait. Look, what I'm concerned about here is you, what all this means for you. All right, Nick comes barging in here like this. He carries your mother upstairs.
No, Dad, it's okay. I told him to do this. I'm just grateful that he got here in time.
So am I. Bridget, you've been really brave today, and you've done the right thing for everyone, but especially for yourself.
You have an amazing daughter.
Get your hands off my wife.
I know you feel exactly the same way about Bridget Forster. What she did tonight was one of the most selfless things I've ever seen. And she did it because she loves you, because she loves us. That's why she came here tonight, to make sure that you knew that, to make sure that we knew that we have her support.
All right, Romeo, that's enough. Brooke's heard enough, and I know I have. This fantasy you've cooked up is just not happening. And the sooner you realize
I'm
it's
sorry,
better.
Forster. I'm sorry I came over here and busted your wedding up like that. I really am. And I know you've had a tough time with Taylor. And I know that right now you think that you want a future with Brooke, but that's all changed. I'm gonna ask you real nice. I'd like to have a few minutes with her. Alone.
You said all this to your mother?
And to Ridge. As hard as I know it was for him to hear it,
Well, he had to hear it.
Bridget, look at me. I'm just worried about you. Are you sure you're going to be okay? You've been through so much.
Yeah, I'll be fine. That which doesn't destroy you makes you stronger. Not that I think it's going to be easy getting over Nick. I don't even know that I ever will. I still think he is an amazing man.
Manners hurt you very deeply.
Dad, please, it's not his fault. It's not anyone's fault. I just happened to get involved in someone else's love story, and too bad for me that it wasn't my own.
I can't even imagine the strength that it took you to do this today. But I'm so relieved for you, Bridget. Honey, now you can start to mend your life.
You want me to give you a few more minutes alone with my wife?
She's not your wife.
Brooke, you opened your heart to Popeye here. He obviously hasn't gotten over it. Even though he swore to love and honor your daughter.
Which I have.
For all of about 5 seconds, yeah.
You know that's not true.
What I know, Nick, is that I've been very patient. Very, very patient. With this whole fantasy future you've conjured up for the two of you. Even though I probably should have come in here and kicked your butt out of the house. Brooke, I'm very, very sorry that our ceremony was interrupted. Our destiny is to be together. We both know that. Nothing Nick or Bridget can say is going to change that. So tell him. Tell him that you love me. Tell him that your future is with me and our family. Tell him.